If you have no money, no problem. I'm going to show you how to launch your business with $0 using this plan. Stay tuned. You keep telling yourself, start building my business when I have the money. I'm almost there. Just need a little more saved up. Things are really crazy right now. I'll do it once things calm down. Let's be honest with one another. It's not just the money, is it? It's the fear, the self-doubt, the quiet voice in your head that whispers,
"You're not ready. You don't know enough.
What if I put myself out there and no one cares?"
Meanwhile, someone with half your skill is making money. Not because they're smarter, not because they're better. It's because they started. While you're stuck overthinking, they're building momentum. While you're talking yourself out of it, they're cashing in the first payment. And the saddest part to all this, they don't even do it as well as you do. This video is for you. If you've been telling yourself you'll start someday, let's make that day today. This is your life right now. You wake up already tired, not just physically, but mentally, because you know exactly how your day is going to go. You'll pour your energy into a job that just doesn't light you up. You'll smile through meetings you don't really care about and check out at the end of your day, still wondering how to change your life. Then you open your Instagram or TikTok and it feels like everyone else is winning, launching something, going viral, quitting their job, living the dream. Meanwhile, your dream is still sitting in your notes app, buried under the grocery list and reminders. Just 4 words that stare back at you from your screen that you typed out months ago. Start a business idea. You've Googled how to start a business with no money, easy side hustles, best free tools for beginners. You've watched hours of YouTube videos. You subscribed to all the channels. You even started watching all the free webinars, and yet you never actually finished one. Why? Because everything you see tells you got to spend money to make money. You need to start with this. Hire a designer, buy this toolkit, spend $997 on this masterclass that you can't afford. Sign up for this course and don't worry, it's only 12 payments of $97 and we'll offer you a 100% money back guarantee full of empty promises and a smaller bank account each month. And suddenly, the thing that felt possible feels 12 miles away again. Here's the truth. You don't need that, not right now. What you need is a plan that meets where you are at this point in your life right now. With no budget, no audience, no fancy setup, just a skill and a strategy. And that's what I'm going to give you in this video because you've waited long enough. We're going to put this to bed once and for all. I'm going to bust the myth. I need money to start a business. You don't need a website. You don't need a team. You don't even need to be tech savvy. In fact, you don't need 90% of what the online business world tries to sell you at the beginning, because most of that stuff is built for businesses that are already making money. But what if you're not there yet? What if you're just someone with a skill and a desire to stop struggling every month? What if you don't have hundreds of dollars to throw at tools and courses? What if you just want to help someone and get paid fairly for it? Here's the harsh truth nobody tells you, because they would much rather you buy or invest in their system. You don't need money. You need clarity. You don't need a sales funnel. You need focus. You don't need to look successful. I'm sure you've heard the fake it till you make it strategy. All you need is a solution to someone's problem. You already have the raw skill, a story, a way you've helped someone, even if it was for free. Now all you need is a way to offer it clearly. You need to understand this. People don't buy websites. They don't buy branding, and they don't even care about your logo. I've yet to meet the first person who hired someone, bought their service, item, system, whatever, and we're like, oh my God, their website is great. I just got to have their service. Doesn't happen. People buy results. They pay for relief from a problem they can't solve alone. And if you can provide that relief, you're already ahead of most entrepreneurs out there. You don't need money to start. You just need a reason. And by the time this video is over, you'll have both. Let me show you exactly how to start a business with $0 using only what you already have, your time, your skills, and your story. Step 1, identify the problem that you can solve. Let's forget passion for a second. Forget trends. Those things are nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. And they're not what gets people to pay you. So what does? Solving a real problem. Ask yourself these questions. What do people come to me for advice about? When someone's stuck, what kind of problems do they trust me to help with? What's something I can do easily that others struggle with or avoid? Stop and think about that for a second. Because right now, you might be brushing off your own value. You're so close to it. You don't even see it as a skill anymore. Here are some examples from clients I've helped. A mom who was obsessed with meal planning. She turned that obsession into a custom weekly meal prep plans for busy professionals. A guy who was always organizing people's garages and home offices on the weekends, well, he now runs a digital home decluttering coaching service. Former barista at a popular coffee chain, she taught freelancers how to build their customer service system. It's really that simple. The skill doesn't have to be glamorous. It just has to solve a problem people care about. Step 2, find the proof, even if you've never been paid for it. Let's say you've never made $1 with your skill. That's fine, because we're not starting with money. And I already know what you're going to say. Well, it's not fine because I'm trying to figure out how to make money with it. Just hear me out and give me a chance. We're not starting with money. We're starting with momentum. And momentum doesn't begin with a paycheck. It begins with a pattern. So where's the proof? Where's the pattern? It's already around you. In the conversations you forgot, comments you overlooked, and moments you brushed off like they were nothing. Go back and look through your old text messages, DMs and conversation threads on Instagram, Facebook, or X, comments under your post, past emails, Slack messages, even real-life conversations you vaguely remember. What we are looking for are combinations of these phrases or variations of them.
You always know what to say.
You should seriously do this for a living. This saved me hours.
I don't know how you do it, but this helped so much.
Hey, do you have a couple of minutes? Do you mind if I run something by you real quick?
These aren't just compliments. These are your receipts, your proof, your evidence, your indicators that what you do already creates value. And you're going to say, well, yeah, that doesn't count because I did it for free. And you're 100% correct. And that's exactly the point. People don't ask for help from just anyone. They ask someone they trust. They ask someone who makes hard things feel easy. They ask someone who has proven themselves even if you've never charged a dime. And that means something. That's your social currency. That's your reputation. That's your proof. If you've been consistently helping people solve their problems, improving their lives, making things easier, it's time for a mindset shift because you've already been operating like a business. You just haven't been charging yet. So don't discredit yourself because you haven't been paid. The value was still created. The transformation still happened. And now it's time to claim that and package it. Go grab a pen and paper or open up your notes app. I want you to write down 5 specific times someone thanked you for helping them. Don't overthink it. Just listen. Even better, if you have those messages and texts already saved to your phone, go take a screenshot. Save them in a folder called Proof, because that folder, that's your foundation of your confidence. That's your portfolio right there. Whenever you feel that self-doubt begin to creep in, remember your proof. That's all the motivation you need to keep pushing yourself forward. When you start gathering that proof, your mindset shifts from, I hope this works, to, I can help people. That's the moment where you go from doubting yourself to preparing to charge for your services, to launching your business, to building something for your future. You don't need permission to monetize your skill. You just need proof that it works. And most of the time, you already have it. You just haven't noticed it. Now you do, and you'll never look at your experience the same way again. Step 3, offer a transformation, not a task. This is the step where most people get stuck. Not because they don't have the skill, but because they've never been taught how to talk about it. Most businesses and entrepreneurs think they're selling what they do. And that is why the majority of them fail. You're not selling what you do. You're actually selling what the client gets. Let's reframe it together. Most people say things like, I organize closets. I help people lose weight. I design websites. I do taxes. I write copy. And that's the problem. Because when you describe your skills like a to-do list, your value gets lost in all the noise. When you describe your work as a transformation, everything immediately changes. let's make a small tweak to transform that business. From I organize closets to I help busy professionals turn their chaotic homes into peaceful, functional spaces. From I help people lose weight to I help new moms lose baby weight in a sustainable, guilt-free way. From I design websites to I help overwhelmed entrepreneurs launch professional websites that make them money, not just look pretty. From I do taxes to I help stressed out small business owners feel confident about tax season and finally stop fearing the IRS. From I write copy to I help brands tell their story in a way that actually gets people to buy. That simple tweak elevates your business from any other business to a business that I want to learn more about. See, people don't pay for just any service. They pay for results. They pay for clarity. They pay to solve a problem they don't want to deal with themselves. Tasks are expenses. Transformations or investments. Think emotionally, not functionally. Ask yourself, what frustration does your skill remove? What fear do you help calm? What desire do you make possible? What future version of themselves are you helping your clients step into? This is the difference between I coach people on public speaking and I help shy professionals find their voice so they can speak with confidence and finally be taken seriously. I help people clean up their budget, and I help families take control of their finances so they can sleep better at night and stop arguing about money. You're not selling a service. You're selling peace of mind. You're selling confidence. You're selling momentum. You're selling hope. I want you to pause this video and write down your transformation statement using this exact framework. I help the type of person that you service who struggles with whatever pain point they're going through by helping them with whatever your method, your skill, so they can have whatever their life-changing result. And if you're watching this thinking, I don't know how to write mine, you're the person who needs this the most. You need to try this because this one sentence, it's your first offer. It's your first pitch. It's your first business, all in 20 words or less. Let's review because we went through a lot of information. I want you to write down the skill you helped people with in the past, the proof it actually helped them, and the transformation you could promise someone if they hired you. Do all that, and I promise you'll never feel stuck again. You'll see that you've been building the pieces of a business this whole time. You just needed someone to show you how to connect them. You're not just offering a service, you're offering a shift, a result, a moment of change and clarity in someone's life. And that's what real businesses are built on. Let me tell you about Shay. See, Shay was working in a call center, 10-hour shifts, just grinding it out, barely getting by, headset on, dealing with people's problems all day, only to come home to her own set of problems. Money was tight, the rent was high, gas prices were climbing, her bank account never had more than just 3 digits. Maybe you know what I'm talking about in more ways than one. And when her friends had job interviews coming up, guess who they always called? They called Shay. She had a gift, not just for writing resumes, but for storytelling, for making people feel seen and connecting with others, to draw their attention, and for helping others believe in themselves again, right before walking into a job interview. And when we first spoke, I'll never forget this. She said, Daniel, who would ever pay me for this? This is the dumbest thing ever. I've only done it for friends. I'm not certified. I'm not a coach. I looked at her and said, Shay, let me ask you this. Have you helped people get results? And she paused and thought about it for a moment, then pulled up text after text from people who said, I got the job. Another text read, thank you, I nailed the interview. And another, your edits gave me so much confidence. There were multiple texts all raving about how Shay had helped people set them up for success. We took what she was already doing and turned it into a $75 1-hour coaching session with a simple transformation. I help job seekers land more interviews by turning their story into a powerful, confident resume. She couldn't afford a website. She didn't have money for paid ads. She wasn't tech savvy. She used a free Google form to take down clients' information. She set up a Stripe account to collect payments. And she posted a story on her Instagram page that said, I've helped 12 people land interviews with a better resume. Want help with yours? She made her first sale in 4 days. And to Shay's amazement, that was just the beginning. See, we fast forward to today, Shay has 12 active paying clients with new ones booking weekly. She still works her call center job, and this new opportunity allowed another revenue stream. It's allowed her to scale back her hours to her part-time job. And now she's building something that's hers, something that makes her feel proud of herself, something that feels like freedom. And keep in mind, she did it without money, without tech skills, without a big audience. What she did have was a gift and a plan. You don't need credentials to get started. You don't need permission. You need proof that what you do helps others and a clear way to offer it. Shay had both, and so do you. So if Shay can do all of that, if she can start with no website, no brand, no money, just a gift and a willingness to help, then what's actually stopping you? It's not a lack of opportunity. It's not a lack of skill. It's not even a lack of money. It's a belief that you're not ready. It's a belief that you need something more before you're allowed to start. I'm telling you right now, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from skill, from experience, from all the invisible work you've already done, helping, fixing, solving, and improving people's lives, sometimes without even noticing it. You're already someone people turn to. You're already someone who knows how to help. You just haven't packaged it yet. You just haven't claimed it. And that, my friend, that's a huge advantage, because someone who is starting completely from scratch would have to learn the skills, build experience, and earn trust. You've already done the hard part. The only thing left is to decide. Decide that your time is valuable. Decide that your gift matters. Decide that your future deserves more than just surviving every month. You don't need permission. You don't need a perfect plan. You need action guided by clarity. And that's exactly what I'm about to give you. If all you do after watching this video is go identify the one problem you're great at solving and talk to 5 people about it, you're already further along than 99% of people. And if you want the whole plan, from niche to offer to payment page to launch, then grab my free 30-day business launch plan. There will be a link in the comments. There's no pitch, there's no upsell, just the roadmap I use to help people like you finally get started. So if you're sitting there doing all the things, posting on social, tweaking your offer, watching videos like this, but your business still isn't growing, you're going to want to tune in for the next, because in the next video, I'm breaking down why you're experiencing side hustle burnout and how to fix it. No fluff, no trendy hacks, just the real reason your momentum keeps stalling and how to finally get it back. Like this video, hit subscribe, and don't forget to grab your free 30-day business launch plan below. Let's build something real. You've waited long enough.